Over the years, Barcelona has become a really popular city to visit. And if you're coming to Barcelona, I'm sure you're super excited to see La Sagrada Familia, walk down Las Ramblas, and explore the Gothic Quarter. Those things are awesome, but in this video, I'm going to show you some lesser-known attractions that you can check out while you're here in Barcelona. Hey, I'm Kimberly, and this is KRod Collective, where I teach you how to travel solo, travel smart, and help you fall in love with Spain. The first hidden gem is actually hiding in plain sight in the Gothic Quarter, and a lot of people miss it. It's the Temple of Augustus, and it's part of the Barcelona History Museum, and it's the remains of the Roman temple built in the 1st century BC. This is Mont Teber. This was the highest point in the Roman city. Today, only 4 columns remain. They were discovered in the 19th century, and they were moved and preserved here. For this next hidden gem, we actually have to travel to Horta, which is a neighborhood way up north in the city. This is the Labyrinth Park. It's Barcelona's oldest park, and inside you'll find this beautiful labyrinth made from the hedges of cypress trees. Inside you'll also find ponds, a waterfall, and statues. The park was actually a private estate until the 60s, when it was donated to the city and opened as a public park in the 70s. It's a beautiful spot to take a rest from the hustle and bustle, and you can get the cutest travel photos here. If you can, try to come on Sundays or Wednesdays because the park has free entrance then. Any other day, it's €2.23. To get here using public transportation, you can take the Green Line L3 to Mundet and walk from there, or you can take L5 to Vall de Hebron and walk from there. You can also take the H4 bus, which drops you off right in front. When you're coming to the Labyrinth Park, the trick is to make sure you're getting off on the right side of the metro. Because if you don't, there's a highway that runs directly down the middle, and you're either going to have to walk around the highway or go back into the metro and go straight through. So make sure you're getting off at the right side. As soon as you exit, you just kind of walk straight and you'll run right into it. You can't come to Barcelona without seeing one of Gaudi's masterpieces. We all know his famous works like Sagrada Familia and Parkway. However, there's one building that I never hear anyone talking about, and that is Palau Way. It's one of his lesser-known and earlier works. It's in Raval, and it was built between 1886 and 1890. And guess what? It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is one of the projects that Eusebi Güell commissioned Gaudi to make, and he lived here with his wife and 10 children. Park Güell was later designed and created between 1900 and 1914. Inside, there's beautiful ironwork, a music room, and in true Gaudi fashion, an awesome rooftop space. If you're loving this video so far and you're finding it helpful, definitely give it a like and subscribe for more Barcelona travel tips. The next hidden gem is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it isn't so hidden, but it is an absolutely beautiful structure in Barcelona that I suggest everyone come visit at least once. It's actually not that far from Sagrada Familia, so when you go and visit that, you can also come here and visit this in the same day if you have the energy. This is the Hospital of St. Pau. This was built by the famous Catalan architect Luis Dominici Montaner, who is known as the father of the Catalan Art Nouveau movement. He's the same genius brain behind the Palau de la Música Catalana, which is an incredible piece of work to check out when you're in Barcelona. It was built between 1902 and 1930. After Luis Dominici Montaner started this project, it was later completed by his son after his death, and it was a fully functioning hospital until 2009, but now it's a cultural center. It takes up 9 city blocks, so it's pretty big, and it has an innovative design and consists of 12 pavilions that are all set within a green space. And it was designed to prioritize patient healing with green space and natural light, and also to isolate different illnesses. There are also tunnels that span over a kilometer, 3,000 miles, connecting each pavilion, and this is where the medical staff could move patients. There are so many incredible details to this space. Tucked away in the corner of the Gothic neighborhood, you'll find the street Baixada de Santa Eulàlia. Let me back up here a little bit and give you a full picture so you can see why this street, and more specifically, this little corner, is so special. This all centers around Saint Eulàlia. From the 1st century to the start of the Middle Ages, Barcelona was Barcino, which was part of the Roman Empire. You can actually see this in the front of the church right as you enter into the neighborhood. So, the legend has it that during the persecution of Christians under the Roman Emperor Diocletian in the 4th century, Eulàlia publicly denounced the worship of Roman gods and stood up for her Christian faith. She was 13 years old, and because of this, she was tortured 13 times, a torture for each year of life that she had. Some of these tortures included being whipped. She was placed in a barrel filled with knives and shards of glass and rolled down that street right there. And they say that when she died, a white dove flew from her body, and this is why in the cathedral there are 13 white geese in the pond in the cloister. Also, in the cathedral below the main altar is her crypt where she's buried. She is the co-patron saint of Barcelona, and she's celebrated every year on February 12th, and the festival usually starts a couple days before that. This is Plaza de Saint Philip Neri. It's a small plaza in the Gothic quarter near the cathedral. There's a church and a school here. If you look closely, you can see the holes in the walls. That's because on January 30th, 1938, during the Spanish Civil War, there was a bombing from Mussolini that killed 42 people, most of them being children. These holes have been left here intentionally as a reminder of this tragedy from the war. Children still play here, and the plaza is blocked off Monday through Friday during playground hours so that the kids have adequate space to play. It's amazing that it's still being used and children still play here. Did you know that there's an incredible open-air Greek theater in Barcelona in Montjuic? Well, it's not a real Greek theater, but it was modeled after the ancient Greek theater of Epidaurus in Greece. It was built in 1929 for the Barcelona International Exposition by 2 Barcelona architects. It's still in use today and is the main venue for the annual Greek theater, which is spread out among 50 venues in the city and showcases international and local talent. The theater is surrounded by beautiful gardens that you can go explore when you visit Barcelona. Along with hidden gems and lesser-known attractions in Barcelona, when you're here, you might want to consider doing a day trip. If you are, definitely check out this video right here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.